Steve, you play Alice, and of course Alice not very impressed with this new relationship. How does that affect her and Steve's friendship? I mean, do we need to ask? But we will.
It affects it in that as soon as I find out, he has been my friend for over 30 years. We met while Alice was dancing on a podium at the Hacienda in our 20s. And when I find out that he has started dating my adult daughter, I set out to destroy him.
Yes, yes, you do. Now, Alice makes it a mission, like you say, to get Steve and Izzy to break up. She's a character that you can actually really relate to, isn't she?
Yeah. As a parent, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, people kept saying, oh, it's very extreme. She behaves in a very extreme way. And I thought, no, I completely understand that. They may not be the sort of things you would actually do, definitely the things you would fantasise about doing.
You put it in my mind now. You put it into my mind. If
It's
Frank
there,
Skinner
isn't it?
started dating my daughter,
What would you do?
would I try and kill him?
And
Yes.
you would.
Yes.
And also, you have all the secrets on him because you
That's
two
true,
have had
yeah.
a friendship for so many years.
Yes.
So you got so much ammunition.
Yeah.
You know, I take down his professional career, his personal life, his life on social media. I take him down.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't mess about.
Goes for the
And it's
jugular.
Jermaine Clement. I love Jermaine
Yeah,
Clement.
well, Steve is played by him.
He's so brilliant.
Because you love him, don't you?
I think he's so great. He's really funny-boned, I think, Jermaine.
Absolutely.
He's so great. I can't quite imagine him as a sex god. Is that what he's doing here?
Well, as it says in the clip, he's weirdly hot.
OK.
And he is. Yeah. He is really weirdly hot.
But it was also exciting for you to work with him.
Oh, it was thrilling because I'm a huge fan of his work. I'd never met him before, and I did that thing where you're trying to play it really cool. And on the first day of filming, we had spent a week together rehearsing, but on the first day of filming, halfway through the day, I thought, I've got to say this, because otherwise it's going to be like a stone on my tongue for the whole job. And I just fessed up and said, I'm a huge fan of your work. I think you're a genius. What We Do in the Shadows is one of my top 5 films of all time. And he took it with great grace. He didn't look too scared. And he took it with great grace.
If you'd gone for a Flight of the Conchords thing and he'd started singing, if you'd done Business Time, that would have been fantastic.
I've seen people do that. I'd already seen about 7 people do that to him during the rehearsal week. People on the street stopping him and singing that to him.
OK.
And he, again, was very polite, but I thought, no, I'm not. I can't do that to him as well.
Too far.
Yeah.
So we hear you sing in the series.
Yes.
And this is not the first time. You sing in lots of the stuff you do.
I know.
4 weddings and a funeral, though. One of
First
your
job.
first jobs. I mean, what a first job to have.
Yes, unbelievable. Down to my brilliant agent, Rebecca Blonde, who just got me onto this amazing British film. And the director, Mike Newell, and Rich Curtis, the writer, very kindly said, we'll just keep you around, like a pet, like a set pet. They kept me around quite a lot. So I got to see this amazing film being made. I remember Hugh Grant saying, do you think this is good? Do you think your friends are going to like this? And I thought, yeah, I think it's incredible. But no one realised they were making a massive movie.
Yeah, well, speaking of classic rom-coms, David, is it right that you were asked to rewrite a modern classic of When Harry Met Sally?
I was asked. It was never made. Bring that up. Yeah, an American film company once asked me to sort of update When Harry Met Sally, and so I had to go. And my idea was that a woman has as her maid of honour a best man, and the husband thinks that's a bit suspicious, and she says, "OK, you just need to find a female friend, and actually, I'm not going to get married to you until you make friends with a woman."
Oh, okay,
and that was the
test.
premise. Yeah, it's called the friend zone. Actually, I'm pitching it to you
That's
now.
a
What do
really
you
good
think?
idea. I really like that. I'd like
There's
to see
life
that.
in it,
It'd be great, you know.
I think that sounds good.
Yeah.
Too.
But after 4 weddings, you did loads of theatre work then, didn't you?
I did.
Because you didn't do telly for a little while.
I didn't, because I couldn't find my place in telly in the 90s.
Yeah.
You'd get scripts through in the 90s, and the breakdown for the young female character, so I was in my 20s, and it would say things like, she walks in the room, every man's head turns to look at her, you know, she's so stunning. And I'd call my agent and say, I don't think I'm going to get
Nicola.
this.
I know.
No.
No, you know, you were either sort of quirky girlfriend or stunning young wife, and they just weren't me.
Not very real.
No, so I went and had a brilliant time in theatre where the parts were really varied, and then the culture changed, and in my 30s there were suddenly fantastic parts for women.
Yeah,
coming through.
fantastic. Well, Alice and Steve, you are going to love this. It's available to watch tonight. You can do it on Disney.